You can have Saturday night, but I choose to not open on Sundays. Talking about scheduling at work last night reminded me of one of my personal favorite moments in the workplace. Early in my restaurant career, I took a job as an assistant manager at a sandwich chain. Turns out that the GM, the other AM and I are all gamers, and our gaming groups all get together on Saturday nights. I asked if there was any chance I could only work every other Saturday night, as I was the new guy. I didn't want to push it. Couple months go by of closing every other Saturday, and opening every Sunday. The other AM, calling in sick or showing up ridiculously hungover every Sunday. The GM never scheduling himself on a Sunday, and the AM complaining constantly about working every other Saturday night. I hear from other people what I suspect: they both drink/smoke very heavily on Saturday nights. So, one day, the GM and AM are sitting in the GM's office. AM is witching as usual. I walk by and the GM says, "Hey, I'm trying to work out a new schedule. What do you think about each of us choosing one shift a week as our designated time off, so we can plan our time with our friends or whatever?" Me? Sounds good. You guys have seniority, so you go first. Not surprised they both smile and say, "Saturday night." GM, let me know what day you think will work for your friends and I'll work the schedule out. Me, no worries. I'll figure it out with them if I can. In the meantime, I choose to not open on Sundays. Their faces dropped as I walked away.
Now to the comments. Good job gaming the system.
OP replied, "Punny. It was a dicey proposition, thankfully not a critical failure."
Seems like they thought they'd rolled nat 20s on deception. Unfortunately you had the higher modifier on your insight rolls and they ended up failing anyways, lol. My wife was an assistant manager of a fast casual chain. I never understood them scheduling close then open. You work until 0200 and then go back and open at 0600. Edit. I asked her about it. She said that she rarely scheduled people like that, but she wanted everyone on days to work at least one night shift per week, so sometimes she had to in order to get them their hours plus a night shift.
OP replied, "Been at far too many jobs that have done it to me. Once I started writing schedules, I took care of my people."
In my time in restaurants, I tell my boss that I will only close/open by my choosing. If it's scheduled that way, I'll either come in late or leave early. One job tested me. I let it slide the first time. The second time I was at work till nearly 1 a.m., had to open at 9 a.m., 30 minutes travel time, shower, food etc. left me about 5 hours to sleep, assuming I fell asleep as soon as I walked in the door and woke up at the first alarm, so I just showed up at noon the next day. That forced my manager to squeeze gallons of lime juice and prep all my bar stuff while I go there right as things got busy and left at 4. They tried to write me up, send me home etc., but I was their only option for that shift and I was a good ducking worker. I told them exactly why I was late and they never tried it again. I started working a retail job where the store manager hired friends. Every Friday or Saturday all the managers would throw a party and 10+ people would call in the next day store-wide. Since I opened weekends and my boss had it off, he didn't care. I hate working with twats. I love it. So clever.
OP replied, "Thank you."
Did you get Sunday mornings off?
OP replied, "Nah. I got alternating Saturdays and Fridays off and AM stopped complaining."
One. Management needs to be a little more concerned about work than game time. 2. The calendar should rotate so everybody gets time off. 3. You should host games in the restaurant. The business can make money selling food and drinks.
OP replied, "Yeah, they were both idiot man children.
I choose to not open on Sundays. I am ashamed to admit that I did not see this coming. Got a good laugh, though. Thanks. I hope just once in my life I can pull off a move that brilliant. Fantastic work.
OP replied. Thanks. I find as I get older the snappy comebacks come later and later. Hope I still have a few in me.
One of the two are going to have to suck it up and open on Sundays. Good job sticking them with it.
The GM never scheduling himself on a Sunday. I'm pretty sure I know which one will be working Sundays, which will mess with his Saturday night, lol.
This was not a pro gamer move on their part. Very nicely done. You ruthless bastard. Bravo.
You say ruthless bastard, I say glorious bastard, smiley.
I stand corrected. Huh.
By the GM and other AM choosing to take the off on Saturdays and electing to get pissed drunk and smoked out worse than the dog. OP chose to take Sunday off, so opening on Sundays will be hungover and dashed as a Maducker GM and other AM.
Beautiful. That was perfect and so beautifully done. Luckily enough, when I worked retail, I had all around good shifts. I was mostly available in the PM. My only request was no Sundays. I wanted some expectation of a day off. I usually worked 5 to 6 days.